3D Outdoors. We have another MRE review. This will be the XMRE meal number 3 review. And this will be the chicken pesto pasta meal. It has obviously the chicken pesto pasta, has vegetable crackers, apple jelly, orange beverage powder, mini chocolate chip cookies, and raisin nut mix. So let's get this opened up and see what we have. There's our mini chocolate chip cookies, the beverage powder mix, the nut raisin mix. Your normal condiment bag has your instant coffee, your hand wipe, your napkin, salt, pepper, sugar creamer, and your spoon in it. There's your apple jelly, vegetable crackers. There's your main entree, a beverage bag, your flameless MRE heater, and your MRE sleeve. Okay, there's your instant coffee and your coffee mate and your sugar. I'm not going to be having the coffee today. I have had this. This is your typical instant coffee. So we'll set that aside. Has your fresh nap moist towelette, which is kind of nice to have in there. And let's start off by getting the main entree in the heater so that it can warm up. Just tear the top off of your MRE bag. Place your MRE into the bag. And this time I'm going to try to put it in the sleeve first. Some of the other videos, if you watched them, I put the water in there, then I slide it in here. You're kind of fighting against time where it's getting hot. So I know about how much water you have to put in there, plus you can peel it up to there. So you can see that bottom line. Obviously with everything in the bottom, it's going to raise it past that point because you're already filling it with part of the MRE. Also, if I was making the instant coffee, I would have put that in the bag, slid it down in there next to it to help heat that up as well, but we're not going to do that today. Get some water in there. Hold that top over, you can feel it already working. Slide that over there. Probably hear that percolating in there already. You can see the bag expanding there. Just set that over here. And since we have our water open already anyway, let's get our beverage powder mix out. Kind of smells like Tang, if you've had Tang before. Get that shook up. One thing I've noticed with these is I usually have my water cold. I'm pulling these bottles out of the refrigerator. I wonder if they wouldn't work better with warm. I suppose if you're camping or in a situation to where you don't have it chilled, it'd probably work better because you can see what's sitting in the bottom there. It's not fully dissolving all the time. And it tastes like Tang. That's good. I like that. Yep, that definitely works. And you can see I didn't get my bag completely sealed here. I ain't gonna try now because it's too hot. Let's see what let's get the vegetable cracker out here. I dinged it a little bit there, broke a corner off. Slide these out. And there's your vegetable cracker. I have had these before, they're pretty good. And we got the apple jelly here. We're going to put that on there and give it a try. I did see another review of this meal, must have been an older version, to where instead of the chocolate chip cookies, they actually had an oatmeal cookie in there. And the regular full-size one, and they actually used the apple jelly on the cookie as well. But we won't be doing that in this case because that wasn't included in this one. Let's try that apple jelly. That's pretty good. I think maybe instead of the vegetable crackers and the apple jelly, which there's nothing wrong with the crackers, I like them, definitely. But maybe that bread that they include with the MRE sometimes probably would have been good with this. Yep, that's pretty good. We'll move on to our nut raisin mix here. You'll notice on this bag, no tear strip. So we'll have to grab our knife and open that up. You can see there you got raisins and almonds and peanuts and sunflower seeds in there. And I have had this before, I know it's good. And I'll say it again in this video like I noted in the other video that they had this included in it. It is not salty like you would expect it to be. This is all unsalted the way it tastes. So probably a lot healthier for you. Now make sure you don't just pour it right in your mouth, because you have the oxygen absorber inside there, so you want to get that out before you just start pouring. You see, there's what I mean about the drink crystallizing on the bottom. I don't know if it's because the water was cold or what. And just like our last one there, the dessert doesn't have the tearaways either. So let's get these chocolate chip cookies opened up here. We'll just use our knife again. And as you'll see, they're about half the size of a peanut in there. But they taste just like chocolate chip cookies. Very good, easy to eat. If you needed to eat it right out of the bag, you could pour it. Very convenient. Alright, let's give our entree a try here. Let's pop that out of there. It's nice and hot. Bag up there, let it air a little bit so I don't burn myself. Those ration heaters they include work really good. Push that all down from the top there. And this does have a tear strip on there. I guess we can give it a try. Yeah. When your hands are wet, the bag is wet, the best way in my opinion to get in this is your knife. Cut right across the top. Don't have to fight with it, burn your fingers. And there is your entree. Smells good. Alright, let's give this a try. That's pretty good. You got your chicken, dehydrated tomato, pasta noodles, got some herbs and stuff in there. It says somewhere that there's pine nuts in there. That's probably ground up in there somewhere. Good stuff. You know, the pasta noodles are what you'd expect in an MRE meal. They're going to be a little softer than a normal noodle, but for being in a bag and warmed up in a heater, that's pretty good. There's plenty of chicken in there too. It's not like they threw a whole bunch of noodles in there and skimped on the meat. There's meat in there. And there's several pieces of the dehydrated tomato. That's a good meal. So all in all, I would say XMRE has another winner here with their meal number 3, which has the chicken pesto pasta as the main course. So another winner for them. I have one more to try out of the box. I bought a box of 12. And I probably didn't say it earlier, but I purchased my MREs. These weren't sent to me by XMRE to be reviewed. They didn't send them to me for free like some of the other YouTube reviewers. I went out and bought these myself from XMRE so that I could do a test on them and do a review on them unbiased and give my honest opinion. And my honest opinion so far, they've all been great. I got one more to go. So once I finish that one up, I will post that review as well. This is Dan with 3D Outdoors, reminding you to get into the outdoors and enjoy everything it has to offer. See you next time.